Oh, you gotta feed the baby. What, you can't make pancakes without catching the house on fire? I has SimsBot. Hey nerds, it's Tiri. Welcome back to my show. You know, I really should service this laptop. I work on computers as a good portion of my job, and I have no excuse to have lag when recording. One of these days, I'll be replacing this machine, and then I won't have this issue, but it also hasn't been serviced in quite some time. So as of exactly 7 days, Hearthstone has been on iPad, and when you play around on an iPad, you get a deck of cards. So luckily, I know a person with an iPad, and I got a deck of cards out of downloading the app and playing a round of Hearthstone on it. However, it is a second-gen iPad, and it needed updates in order to install the app. Any of you with a second-gen iPad know that it's kind of a bee to update, especially if you haven't updated it since you purchased it. So I'd say I really earned that deck of cards. Blizzard will be at the Convention Center in Anaheim, California for Blizzcon, November 7th and 8th. As usual, you will have opportunities to play the newest Blizzard games, sit in on developer panels, win prizes, participate in contests, and watch some pretty intense esports. BlizzCon tickets will be going on sale via Eventbrite on Wednesday, May 7th at 7 p.m. and again on Saturday, May 10th at 10 a.m. Pretty easy to remember. 7th at 7, 10th at 10. If you haven't attempted to buy BlizzCon tickets, it is extremely quick. You want to definitely clear your internet browser cache and make sure your computer is running smoothly. You have good internet. Last year the website wouldn't load for me. It was so overwhelmed. So I didn't get BlizzCon tickets. Maybe I'll have better luck this year. Maybe I'll be quick enough. On May 14th at 7 p.m. you will have an opportunity to get an exclusive ticket to a pre-BlizzCon benefit dinner for $750. Including BlizzCon admission. The proceeds for these tickets benefit the Children's Hospital of Orange County. Link below to the BlizzCon ticket page. Blizzard highlighted Brightwing, the fairy dragon they will be putting in Heroes of the Storm. Brightwing is a high mobility support healer. Dang it, stupid poster. It's not really the poster's fault. It's a stupid double-sided sticky tape. It's one of the few corners left on my wall that's not utilizing command strips. Anyway, Brightwing is a high mobility support healer, so kind of like the druid of Heroes of the Storm. It is super cute. They have some unique abilities, such as instead of using a mount, they have a teleport to go to their allies. And there's a lot of cool things they can do, so check the link below to see the highlights on Brightwing the fairy dragon. Blizzard is keeping an updated page of all the things that you can experience. Those of you that are playing the Warlords of Draenor alpha right now, things like stat squish and the way that works, what they've done with core stats, taking away expertise and hit, changing the healing pace, getting rid of a lot of the crowd control abilities and buffs that were redundant, what you can do with the garrisons starting in Shadowmoon Valley, all the things. In this particular link, they will update it and highlight the new stuff from the previous week in red. Check out the link below for more info. It's like way long, so I couldn't even begin to touch on it. That was just like a speck of dust on the table. Don't know if you could hear it, but my stomach just growled. Didn't know I was hungry. Speaking of World of Warcraft Warlords of Draenor, I will link a WoW source video here where Morgan Webb interviews Blizzard World of Warcraft devs. They talk a lot about PvP and their thought process behind the changes they make for Warlords of Draenor. Something that stood out to me in this interview is they're actually going to have a separate item level for PvP on gear. So you'll have one item level when you're just PvEing, doing raids, whatever you're doing. When you go into a PvP zone or you get hit by somebody and PvP begins, you have about a 30-point item level higher. That's kind of awesome because you'll last a little bit longer in PvP, but then PvE won't be incredibly easy. So that's one way to kind of balance things out. Another interesting thing talked about in this video is Ashran, which is an island off to the east coast of Tanaan, and it is entirely meant for PvP. So it sounds like it's going to be a lot like Timeless Isle in that it's all about exploring and looking for new things, but it's centered around PvP as well. It's So you go there, you get introduced to the island, and then you're off to fend for yourself. It's a PvP land. PvP island. In this video, there's also some overall explanation as to what their thought process was when making certain decisions, and they talked a little bit about abilities and why they did some refining and removing and cleaning up of abilities. Ultimately, it's because we have too many abilities now. It needs to be fine-tuned. But for more insight on that, check out the video. Check out the webisodes at azerothchoppers.com if you want to see what's going on with the Azeroth Chopper creation for Horde and Alliance done by Paul Jr. Corporation. If you haven't seen my previous videos about it or seen any of the posts on worldofwarcraft.com, Paul Jr.'s motorcycle company is creating a motorcycle to represent the Horde and a motorcycle to represent the Alliance, and then the fans of World of Warcraft will vote for the one they like the best, and whichever one wins gets put in the game. It's pretty awesome. You can kind of get an image of what Paul Jr. and his crew have come up with as far as the basic design of the motorcycles in episode 1, link below. I'm sorry, webisode 1. If you haven't experienced the spring festivities going on in World of Warcraft, they are going on until the 28th of April. It's called Noblegarden. It's a pretty cute holiday in World of Warcraft, and it's fun to go around and collect the eggs as a fast little bunny rabbit. 3 of the most sought after items in Noblegarden, I would say, are the Swift Spring Strider, which is a mount, the Spring Rabbit Pet, or the Polymorph spell for mages that turns things into bunnies instead of sheep. You can either randomly get these items in an egg or buy them with Noblegarden chocolates from the vendor. Link below for the Noblegarden guide. In honor of Noblegarden, wowhead.com is having their annual egg hunt on their website. As you go through and look through wowhead.com's databases, you may find clues or little eggs. Each one of those that you find, you get an entry in for a contest. They have a slew of prizes you can win from doing this. They've got 5 Soul of the Aspects and 5 Cinder Kitten pets, 3 Swift Windsteeds, 1 Shore Strider, and 1 Amani Dragonhawk. All 3 of those are mounts. 10 Path of Sonaris, which is like a thing that puts flowers on the ground for 5 minutes, and 10 Hearthstone card packs. All of these are in their pool of prizes for finding the eggs on wowhead.com until April 29th. Click the link below for more details. I will now be linking a special URL created by Localized Music, the artist that does the music that I use in my videos. It's actually all the music that I make in my videos, plus some on this link. He also added some songs that he didn't have linked in any of his other pages or on his SoundCloud. So if you're interested, I know I've seen a lot of comments in my videos asking, where is this music? I want to find it online, besides on your videos. So you can find it in the link, localizedmusic.com/Tirinei. I think as of right now, he's still working on getting all of the songs on there, but the names of the songs that I use in Minecraft, it is Eversoul. In my news videos, it is Savior Instrumental. And then in my World of Warcraft raid videos, I use Technidup. Enjoy. His posters right there. There. I'm poking his face. I'm poking his face. That's actually the artist right there. And he has a microphone, which you can't see. It's over here. And then the cord is attached to this spaceship. Whoa! Right there. Well, that is my show for today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Check back every Wednesday for news and gaming videos in between. Definitely leave me a comment in the comment section letting me know why you liked or disliked this video, or if you have any comments on the topics I talked about today. I will be live streaming this Friday night at twitch.tv/Tirinei, so I hope to see you there. But until then, I hope that everybody has a great rest of the week, and I will talk to you soon. Okay? I love you all. Bye.